Hey guys, what up? Welcome. First stream of the year. Feels good to be back. How are you guys doing? I'm good. Enjoyed my holiday and ready to get started with 2025. So fun facts. I currently have new characters on the same build. Two new characters actually. So one is a mercenary, a Gemlin Legionnaire to be specific, and the second one is a second Infernalist. Now this Infernalist I think was the one I was leveling before. It's the one I was leveling when I leveled this character before I left, so I started leveling this character, and I hadn't fully gotten an idea of what I wanted just yet, but I knew I wanted an Infernalist and I wanted a Totem build. So I have two versions of this Totem build, i.e. Dark Effigy Totem. Now with the Infernalist, it's much easier to get into. It's probably cheaper gear. You don't have to sweat as much for like stuff you need and just shit like that. But what the hell is this? What the hell? What is that? Huh? That's the first. Anyways, so that character is more of a no-brainer. It just works without much invested into it. I think it's the smoother way to play, so to say. But that said, ripped. But that said, I wanted to have a second try at it, a more challenging attempt, if you will, and in comes this guy. Now this guy is a Gemlin Legionnaire, which means unlike the Infernalist who has access to demon form, which makes it very straightforward, this guy I have to think more about like how I'm scaling its damage. It's more, like I said, it's more of a challenge to get it to work, but as you guys will see in a moment, it's gonna work. This character is currently level 75, so running the T10 map means I'm facing mobs that are kind of like my level or maybe slightly higher. I don't remember. Probably slightly higher. I'll see. But yeah, damage wise, it feels good. This character is currently using Archmage. I'll probably make a guide on both setups when I beat the pinnacle content with it, when I feel comfortable in sharing. I still have some things I'm deciding on, so to say, on both versions. This version is an Archmage setup, but it's also a Totem setup, so I'm kind of figuring out what I think is the best way to oh god, what is this? What is this? What are these stutters? I don't need that. Anyways, right now we are technically doing more lightning damage than we are doing chaos damage. Damage wise, it's pretty chill. Other than all these stutters I'm getting randomly, but I assume this might be, you might just have to do it, streaming and all. We'll see. I assume it will ease up. I haven't played PoE2 today. Come on. What is this? Can you like not? Hey, stutters, kill me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Really do. Am I just going to have to deal with that? Oh, Arcane is here. What the fuck? Dude is acting like this is like Five Nights at Freddy's or something. to just halt into a hideout to cast spark and leave. Ah. Tier 10, I believe. All right, let's run some more. I think tier 10. I forgot to check if it was, like I said, my level or slightly slightly higher. I'll run it again. I know there's a point in regulling them, but that's what I've been doing with the maps I've been running. And of course I have my Atlas fully spec'd. So let's hope for, I'm just getting spikes, to be honest. Like I don't know if this is, I guess we'll see. It's looking stable now, but never know. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we start spiking, eh? Can't have nice things. Okay. Let's go again. More spikes. I'm not even sure what is causing the spikes. If it's like, because like here it looks like latency is now doing fine, but if I go here, maybe it's dips in FPS. I don't think it is the funny thing. We'll see. Maybe I'm just gonna turn down my graphics and see if that helps while I'm streaming or something. That might be the play. But yeah, for those that don't know how Dark Effigy works, if I drop a totem near an enemy, it's not going to shoot at them. So the people Dark Effigy totem shoot at are the people who have a chaos damage over time debuff on them, and I should be careful. There's a rare there. I don't like this map as well. Like, oh Jesus Christ, what are you? Okay. That caught me off guard. We go again, I guess. Poison on hit is fine. This is what, 2 deaths now? I am due for upgrades because these are items I've been using since campaign, mostly because I could equip them early, but I haven't replaced them because to replace my helmet, I plan on using a unique helmet. Because I plan on using a unique helmet, I don't think it makes sense for me to quality this up. I don't think that makes sense, and I don't think it makes sense. Like, I need to change this in one fell swoop. Basically, I could go for a cheaper upgrade, but I think I don't know. We'll see. Everything I'm wearing currently is under 2 divines, I would say, excluding like one of my jewels, which is like Prism of Belief or Dark Effigy, which was 150 exalts that I got it for. So it wasn't as expensive like Prism of Beliefs tend to be, because no one gives a fuck about Dark Effigy. So yeah, I need to upgrade my helmets, my chest piece, my amulets, and boots and gloves. The only thing I think I have replaced recently was my rings. So like they are kind of fine. Kinda. Dread Servants. I don't like this map for click to move because it feels like I don't have as much control over my character, and the reason being is all these awkward like cuts in the map, they're not obvious. Like here, why is this not traversable? It's just, you know, plants and whatnot. But like if I do that, my character's kind of moving in a way I don't expect it to, and as such it's like it feels awkward. So I will go over what this current version entails. So if anyone is curious about what I'm currently running on or how it works, they kind of get the gist of it. Then I will work on getting... Right now, this character's main role in the grand scheme of things is hunting for a citadel. So I'm just mostly traveling. I'm trying to leave the juicy like boss notes for A, when it's stronger, or B, mostly when it's stronger, to be honest. I don't know waste boss nodes on it, especially since I'm trying to do content that is probably not the best for my level. Like all of these being obstacles is kind of awkward to me. And I think it's funny because with WASD, I don't think I've ever noticed moments like those, even though I have done... Have I done this? Yeah, I have done this map on WASD. I see minion, that means there's a rare somewhere, and that's you. One down. Who's next? My rings and my belts are things I've replaced recently. Those guys I think are fine. But every actual gear piece that's supposed to give me stats, I have not actually gotten around to getting said stats from it. Mostly because I think it'll be expensive. But I guess I can look at changing my chest piece even before the big changes, because what I need for my chest piece, A, is not going to change. So whether or not I decide to use my current totem setup, which is how I currently am capping at 3 totems, or if I decide to go ancestral bond for my totems, it doesn't really affect it. It just means I have more spirit that I am not currently using. The helmet, on the other hand, kind of is important, because for the helmet specifically, I'm not the biggest fan of like its base stats. It's mostly just there to be a spirit stick to give me +1 totems, pretty much. That is the entirety of the job of the helmet I'm using. Other than that, if I can get decent spirit otherwise, I'll probably drop it. And by decent spirit, I mean like 3-4 totems I think is fine. Jeez, y'all are just taking me with you, huh? One important thing to note for Dark Effigy specifically is, oh god, there's a rare that I probably don't want to deal with yet, just because I can't see. Oh, it's dead? No, it's not. It's not dead. Now it is. So as I was saying before I got sidetracked by that rare, one thing to note about Dark Effigy Totem is when you have just one dot on the enemy, it's going to shoot pretty slowly, where it's just like maybe one projectile at each enemy. But when you have multiple dots on the enemy, then you have it shooting like 2, 3, 4 projectiles per dot sequentially, not at the enemies, which is why you see the cast speed looks like it just goes, it's really fast, right? Well, I am scaling cast speed as well, but like that's besides the point. Nice. Do I remember where I was? This is there. No, it's fine. Get some more cast speed here, pick this up. Spray it. As you can see, it was pretty slow there. I don't need it's leveled up, right? Yes, I don't need it. Okay, cool. This is where I started, eh? What the hell was that? One very comfortable thing about this build and the chaos dots is that so long as the enemies are kind of like clustered up, you don't really have to keep reapplying them separately, but that's contingent on them being clustered up, because then they die, contagion spreads, you don't have to keep reapplying like different dots. Kind of works out. I should give my despair magnified effect at some point. 100%, I think. Oh. Okay. Ooh. What is chunking me? There's something here that is summoning enemies. Okay. Jeez. Dump all of these in maps. Get there. I should run Trial of Sekima at some point today. We'll see. We're going to buy a chest piece, but brief overview of this build real quick. Like I said, we're using Dark Effigy. With Dark Effigy, it shoots projectiles at chaos damage projectiles at enemies that have a chaos damage over time debuff. The more different, the more unique sources of chaos damage over time debuffs they have, the faster it's going to shoot, basically, is the TLDR. So we use Contagion as our damage over time, as well as Essence Drain. These are two different unique sources. That will make the totem start shooting pretty quick. And then your totem has Envenom, which is a 50% chance to poison on it, which means they would poison these enemies, which would then be even more cast speed because now that's a third debuff. And for rares, we have Conductivity, which is with Decaying Hex, which makes it into another debuff. This debuff scaling from our intelligence, of course, and this being I'll go over it later, but that's the TLDR. Raising Conductivity because this is an Archmage build. We're using Archmage to give it a whole bunch of percent of its damage as extra lightning damage for each 100 mana we have. So we have full mana. We have no ES or life because we're going CI Eldritch Battery and Mind Over Matter. So all our base ES is going into mana, and that is helping us get to 3k mana. We are also going to be... What are we going to be doing? Currently, we're getting 3 totems. The way we're getting 3 totems is we have the 1 base, we have Overabundance for 2, this reduces skill effect duration, and then this gives you a third one, 3 totems. But eventually, we're going to be replacing all of these with Ancestral Bond to give us totems for spirits, right? Spirits, yeah. So 100 spirits equal 1 totem, and then we're going to be using like 3-4 totems. Level 74. Okay, so just basically it was the level under me. I kind of remember, and I need to check that. Anyways, that about summarizes it. We're using Ball Lightning here for shock and exposure if we can get it to. Ideally, we can. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. It is what it is. But that is what we are currently doing for shock chance. Alternatively, and this because of our Archmages should be doing decent damage per second, which gives us a decent chance to shock, hopefully. And we're also pairing it with some shock chance on the tree, but that's besides the point. Like I said, because we're doing Archmage, we have a whole lot of base lightning damage. We have more lightning damage than chaos damage, which is why we're opting for Conductivity instead of Despair. I tried a twist on this to use what was the name? I tried to use Original Sin to convert elemental damage to chaos, so this would merge into being a very big chaos damage over time. Chaos damage hits, but this doesn't work with Original Sin, even though I think it should. Therefore, we have to scale lightning instead of just having one unified damage source. But the bright side of that is we do get more, like two rare rings now, which just gives us a whole bunch of much needed stats. What were we saying? So that about summarizes that. We are going Gemlin Legionnaire. The reason being we want to stack as much mana and intelligence as we can. So we're going for a whole bunch of intelligence. This makes it so our gems, we can use any gems. We can basically use any gem, and its requirements would be satisfied by having int. So we can use strength gems, dex gems, doesn't matter. We can have 63 any color gems we need, doesn't matter. So like that feels really good. And then we have increased attributes here, as well as inherent bonuses to that coming from here. So like this makes it so instead of getting 2 mana per point in intelligence, we're getting 4 mana per intelligence, basically, which is a big mana basically. So basically this 300 is actually giving us like 1200 mana. And the more intelligence I get, the bigger that number becomes. So it's really helping with our mana stacking. We are going to be going for these 2 as our next ascendancies. With our jewels, we have Dark Effigy, we have AoE totem damage. We're going for some AoE because it helps with contagion, but that's a stat we'll probably replace. Like this is a jewel I'm planning to replace. This has AoE skill effect, duration, mana regen. Mana regen is really good because having more mana regen just means that what do you call it? It means when I take damage, I can rely on this a bit more to regen that damage I just took. As you can see, like if I cast a totem, it's back up within 2 seconds basically. So that's basically what we're going for here. This is 10% chance of poison on hit. I plan on maybe replacing that ruby with a second poison chance on hit. Maybe I just like I really wanted prod speed, and that was a decent second affix to go for, as well as evasion, because we are scaling evasion on this build. But mostly skill effect duration was something I really wanted to get because of the fact that we're using overabundance. The less skill effect duration hurts a lot. That coupled with persistence meant that 2 support gems were just going into keeping our totems up a decent amount of time, and even then it wasn't that great. But like now we are able to rely on our totems for 14 seconds each, which means we don't have to recast it too much, which means we can focus on the debuffs and whatnot. So skill effect duration, AoE, spell damage. This one is actually a perfect jewel that I'll probably end up keeping long term. We'll see. Other than these, this is also a reason to scale intelligence, because it gives us increased lightning damage, which is just more damage for us. This also gives us increased spell damage per max mana, so we're also getting a decent amount of increased spell damage. What else is there? That's the TLDR gear. I plan on changing this to alpha's alpha 100 spirit, like actually 120 spirit, give or take. The stats I lose out on here will suck in terms of like the mana and the res, but I will make up for it elsewhere. I don't know where, but I will try. Actually the amulet is a no-brainer for wear, but anyways, I plan on getting an amulet that has spirits and mana of some sorts, preferably increased mana. That would be ideal. Rings, I'm okay with the stats I currently have. Could go for more res. I think I'll drop the cast speed I have and actually go for more res. I think that makes sense. I have enough cast speed coming from elsewhere. This scepter I've had since campaign, so I plan on replacing it with more spirit ideally, but a lot more mana coming from here, and ideally mana regen as well. This I would replace with something that has more res, more res, maybe more int, and more evasion ES. Same thing with this. I need this to have more evasion ES. I need this to have a lot of evasion ES and more res. I don't need chaos res because I'm going CI, so I'm immune to chaos damage regardless. And that about covers it. We're level 76, which means we are very, very, very close to being able to use this one that dropped from a pinnacle boss encounter. Looking forward to being able to use it. Really looking forward to it. It's an extra level and a whole bunch of cast speed. It doesn't have int though, so that's like a big disadvantage of it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll opt in to buy a better wand eventually, but +5 levels is pretty nice to have. +3 levels from here as well is what we're aiming for. And the reason we're going for evasion is because we don't have a shield, and I kind of want to have some level of, I want to say, dodge to it. Kind of why. Yeah, that about summarizes the build. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. For spirits, I'm currently going Withering Presence, which I would gladly drop. I would like to have clarity on my Archmage, but I don't need it really. Like if clarity is the difference between an extra totem or not, I would drop clarity. But if I have 10 free spirit, I will use clarity. I mean, I don't need vitality anymore because, well, and I don't need herb. I don't need that either. So As you can see, I just haven't really gone through a lot of this since campaign, so I'm still very much in campaign, or in the gear I use for campaign. Because I did end up buying gear for campaign because Dark Effigy is not a build you just go with. You SSF it. You don't do that with Dark Effigy. Anyways, let's go shopping for. Let's go shopping for a chess piece, shall we? Body armor. We're looking for Dex Int. Let me look through some tabs I have watching for stuff. Mana regen, mana int. Not bad. What the hell? It said copied? Oh, it needs me to re-sign in, is that it? Could have just said that. That was so freaking weird. I hit direct whisper and I didn't get the message in here. Now I wonder if they're gonna sell it to me or not. I guess the person isn't selling, question mark. Anyways, what do I want from my chess piece? Spirits is mandatory. I would like 1/5. I would like 50 spirits minimum. I don't think mana can roll here. So the only thing I want on my prefixes are armor or evasion ES. Requirements, it needs dex, it needs int. It should have increased evasion and energy shield. It needs res. A bunch of it. A lot of cold and lightning res. So cold res, lightning res. Intelligence is a bonus. I plan on replacing you either way. Like I plan on replacing these two. So maybe what I should do. Maybe this is what I should do. I can't afford my amulets yet. I can afford to change you though. Let's make it exalt, and let's get the best piece we can see here. 56 spirits, 38 cold, 30 lightning. That one has life. I don't need life. $56 spirits. Let me add intelligence to the mix. So I'm automatically opting in for like way worse gear the moment I choose to have intelligence as well. Am I fine dropping 30 intelligence? Yo, 30 intelligence is a lot though. 30 intelligence is 120 mana. But I guess it's... Wait a second. This is 519 and 206. I would like to use increased armor evasion ES for the chest piece. So I guess losing intelligence in the interim is not the worst thing I could do. So long as I gain the intelligence elsewhere. Problem is I have intelligence and everything else. Maybe here is a good place to have it. But currently my biggest issue is I die a lot. So I'm more concerned about my defenses than offenses. So it does make sense to leave intelligence. However, having more intelligence also means having a bigger life pool. Or mana pool, which is a bigger life pool. But there is that. Well, 56 spirit is 56 spirits. And that pushes me over the edge of 300, so I can put the helmet on, which would put me at like... That'd be at 350 more or less, so that'd be 450. So that'd be 3 totems with ancestral bond. Okay, let's do that. Who did I message? On which? Thank you. One downside is I also lose int for dex as well, right? How much dex do I have? Okay, not too much, I guess. Dex. Oh, I need more strength. Never mind. Dex, strength. Well, that requires dex. Which is 87.
This will help.
I lost like 50 intelligence there. God damn, man. Okay. Res wise, we're uncapped on fire. Cold and lightning are chilling. But then if I go ahead and I say alphas how? Alpha's heart is worth multiple divines. Shit, this is news to me. I didn't know that. No 170 for exalts. Where does this drop from? Guess I don't have it, right? Yeah, I don't have it. Okay, cool. So I guess first things first, I need to actually buy Alpha's Hull before I worry about getting the corrupted one for the 5th totem. But it comes... Shit. It comes with cold res. And a fuck ton of it. So I can drop cold res on something that's giving cold res and go for something else, because like this, so like when I replace this with Alpha's Howl, cold res is solved. That means maybe it's going to be my belt I'll end up replacing, or one of my rings, so I can lean more into some other. It's probably going to be one of these two. I need more fire res and I need more lightning res. But I think I don't need these two. So right now we're fine. So this guy's armor evasion ES. That takes our evasion to 40%. Not bad, but I'd like some more evasion. So next I think we'll replace the gloves. Put up for 10 exalts. Now we have 20343. If I take this off, we barely lose any evasion, barely lose any this. But then I can get Alpha's Howl that would knock this guy into the 400s. Two divines is kind of rough though, I'll be honest. Two divines is definitely kind of rough. My code res gets sold, but fire and lightning would need work. How much currency? I have 3 divines total. Oh wait. Nah. I was about to say my amulet slot gets free, which it does. So I can use that for the res, but I don't think I can be too picky on the res, because I plan to get spirit on that as well. Because that spirit is what's going to knock me into the 500s, spirit from here, and I guess Alpha's Howl when I do get it. So Alpha's gives me 100, that just puts me at 3-4 or 4-4-3. Alpha's Howl when I do get the the one that's greater than 100 would put me at 500. Basically, knowing that alphas how gives me cold res, I kind of don't like that I go cold res here, because if I had got things like fire res, then or lightning res, or yeah, lightning res here. If I had gotten fire res, we'd have been capped on fire, cold, and we just need lightning somewhere. But anyways, it's fine. How much are these going for again? Let's see.
Hello.
One for 69, one for 71. Give me a second. I'm back. Must have been a scam or something, I don't know. Anyways, figured I should just sell that, get my money in exalts. How much are divines going right now? 112, 113, eh? Okay. We still have a greater to work with. How much are they going for? 26, eh? Okay, cool. I'm still deciding if I should just send the alphas how. It gives me a bunch of evasion, like no ES whatsoever. So like that's unfortunate, but like it's not the end of the world either. Like I do want to be able to be more evasive. And I can always put, because the evasion is nothing too crazy, iron runes are not as effective, and as such I can always just put in a desert rune to get to 70% fire res, and that just leaves lightning res being at 61. Then I can replace this with fire, lightning, intelligence, mana, and then as much evasion as I can get. This would be where I actually pick up the lost lightning. So if I get alpha's halt, I can replace this guy to fill up everything I just lost in terms of resistances. So I guess let's buy the glove first, then we'll figure out the helmet. Because like I can afford the helmet, so let's get the gloves. Where did I guess I don't know where I bought the thing. Are you really not going to sell this to me? I guess not. Anyways, so gloves, we need mana, and we need, let me just wait, I'm on 3 room. Sure. Sanctum. Trial. Let me just cross check what stats can roll on gloves real quick, so I know exactly X int. Yeah, just mana really. It's just flat mana, intelligence, double res, call it a day. So the double res are as lightning res. I need lightning res. I need fire res. I don't need it. If I can get both on 30, that'd be nice. Intelligence, hopefully 30 as well, and then flat to max mana in the 100s. Is there anything that's budgets? Divines, anything up for exalts, please? 50 exalts. It has fire res there. Honestly, if you sell this to me for 50, I'll take it. Promise you I take it. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to be trying to get as much evasion as I can. How much evasion is this giving? 93. So that means these guys are just suckish for evasion right now. Ah, okay. In that case, what can we do? The res requirements are the stiffest part, I think, that I am imposing here. Int max mana, no brainers. But like res wise, do I need 30 res? I need more fire res than lightning res, that's for sure. But I also have this slot available. Like I can put something here. So it doesn't really need 30, because like for me to cap this res with 30, I get to 68, which puts me where I need to be to cap it with the helmet, right? And 30 from here puts me over cap 30, right? So 25. I just need 26 lightning res, technically. And 30 from here, like I said, is 68. So if I put fire res in there, then I just need to be on 75 minus 12 puts me on 63, which means 5, 43, 23. I need 23 for like fire res. That is actually what I need. I see one that's 153 evasion, which is not bad at all. If I allow myself to go into the divine ranges, let's see what I can get. Maximum 1 divine. No, it has to be dex ints. If 1 divine options are even worse than the exalt options. Jeez. Alright then, we go for the exalt. To be fair, 100 exalt might as well be a divine. Okay, let's see this. would you take ATX for this, please? Question mark? Let's see if they agree. Thank you very much. Big mana ends, fire, lightning. Thank you very much. Deuces. This puts me at, like I said, I could have gone for less firers. I just didn't math well. Oh well. That works. Now I have the option. Now I have the option of using iron, but like 20% of 153 is like whatever. Like 10% is 15. So like that's 30 evasion rating and like 11-12 ES. It's not really a big deal. So the fuck is this? Oh, why is this here? The league starts where I actually might have needed that. One trials are just useless. Genuinely no point in having them. Okay. I'm going to do fire res. There, I know there is max mana. I could just do 20 max mana as well. That's always an option. Or I could do mana regen. But I think the no-brainer choice here is to cap my fire res. I cap my fire res. Now I'm good. I just need to replace. I need to put my Alpha's Howl in here for two divines. Given the amount of exalts. And that should put me at 443 spirits. Up your price, my guy. Converts 20% requirements to int. Oh shit. It requires 118 dex. That's honestly not a bad idea, converting intelligence to int. Because that way I don't need to change too much more, because like 94, I can deal with 94 dex. It's just one more node. What if I get 118? That's a lot of dex. That is genuinely 6 int nodes. That's me taking away 30 intelligence extra. But this is honestly not a bad call. I think I will take it. It's corrupted, it has it in already, but what else would I take? And it has good cold res as well. It's qualitied. I don't need to replace the runes. It's Alpha's Howl. It means I can replace my amulets. I can get something much cheaper. Thank you. So now I just need some decks.
Go on.
Literally just one dex.
Need to make some changes.
That puts me at 443. This means you get to go now. So 343.
What is it?
Refund. What can I refund? What can I refund? You. And that puts Ancestral Bond. Cool. Which means I no longer need you. But you give me Dex. So what I could do is I could look for an amulet. So let's find something that is much cheaper. I'm going to duplicate this. So now these were looking in the divine ranges, but now if I take this and I go to 1 and I put this into Exalt, and then I would like max mana ideally. And then I do 1 Dex int int int, and then for this guy I put like 20, which was like the one I had before. To get over the edge I need 50, but I can't get 50, so six all attributes, big mana, flat ES, Dex, 80. I was not looking forward to changing my last divine, but I think I kind of have to now. Onoza 6. Do I have anything that's worth a lot of money? I wonder. Could liquidate a bunch. Where are my soul cores? So soul cores are pretty much going for 1 to 4. Oh no, this one is trash. This one is actually trash. All right. One is 10. 3 for 26. Bruh. 2, 15. Nah, I'm gonna do 17 rather. Okay, cool. Then we're here. 1, 4. Then you. 4, sure. All right. So you are the only one that's left because you're just trash, pretty much. That puts me at 51. These results are still like 80. I can scrounge up the rest, I think.
Go on.
What is an obvious thing I'm supposed to be selling but I haven't yet? I guess Delhi is also a thing, right?
How can I help?
I have envies. They're going for about 2 each. Okay, so seeing as I have 4 of them, I think I can get 9 out of it, can I? Yeah, I guess I can. Look for 9 here. Then I could sell my greater. Is there anything I wanted to use the greater for? Not really. Yeah, in the current form, not really. Maybe for my next skill, but hopefully by the time I get there, I just have more currency to work with. 27. Okay, I have 87. Now it's time to haggle. It's time to haggle. Because this has been up for 2 days. Alright. What up, Scissorsley? How you doing? Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. Let's hope he accepts. These 2, I'll just put them up for like 5 each. Thank you very much. And then deuces. So we need literally 10. Wait. We not have too much dex, right? Yes, we do. Thank God. We can get back ints. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's just... Actually, no, we can get one more. 5. Oh, the math wasn't mathing in my head. All right. This is all we need. We are back to 290 ints. We're capped on res. We're at 51% evasion. We still have these 2 nodes to get. We need 10 extra spirit from somewhere. I don't know where it's going to come from, because these 2 already have really good rolls on the spirits. So the only place where spirit can come from is here, where I can maybe get some extra 10, spirits, or here. This is the easy option, of course, much cheaper as well. So if I needed 197, let's do the math real quick. 197 divided by 1.2. It needs to be 65% increased spirits. Now, if it's 65% increased spirits that I need, and the scepter that I was looking at earlier, where are you at? You are 63. You are 63. What if I just drop the intelligence requirement? Like, this is fine, honestly. This is more than enough spirit. It's 200. It's actually exactly as much as I need. Then I would replace this guy, get 200 spirits, and that would give me my 4th totem. Yes, that makes sense. And then when we level up, I think one more time, we can use our SSF wand. This one is so good. Like, I can't, like, I literally just dropped this. Like, I didn't have to slam anything on this. I don't remember if I slammed the gain life. I might have. I don't remember, but it's a pretty good wand. I love it. Let's take this out for a spin, shall we? Yeah, this is fine. Oh, and seeing as we have all this excess, we're just throwing a clarity right now. Then when we get the 10 extra from the scepter, we are going to drop clarity and go for the extra totem. And then if we can get 10 above that by like replacing the helmet or something, then we can consider other means as well. So now that I have dropped the amulet, I can also drop persistence and overabundance. So I just gain 2 support gem slots for free. Now these 2 support gem slots, I want them to be DPS support gems. So we're going to do so let's look at Dark Effigy. Right now we're doing a whole bunch of lightning damage. We don't crit all that much. I would like to crit, so maybe I would include Eye of Winter into this build eventually. maybe that would be my source of exposure. But right now, it just isn't. It really just isn't. I need to do more damage. Chaos Mastery is an obvious one that could give me more damage. I know a few others. Inevitable crit is, if I was going crit, I would easily just drop that in. No brainer. I don't want considered casting because I don't like the less multiplier there. That said, it's looking attractive. Going to a 22% chance to crit. No, 21%. No. With inevitable crits, your crit chance goes to... It goes from 11 to 22 because they 100% increase crit. I don't think it resets. So at 22% crit chance, they'd be doing 11% more damage. Which is nice. And if I paired it with... Eye of Winter would take it up to 40, takes it from 11 to 21, which then gets 100%, which is 42. So then that would be 31% more damage, and that would be worth it. If I use Eye of Winter, that'd be worth it. Sup, Armin? Yeah, I'm back. Finally, right? Finally, it feels good to be back. Have you been enjoying? No way. Did you actually? I'll be honest, when I was gone, oh my lord, 80 divines. That brings a tear to my eye. What the hell? That's heartless. And like, you know, one thing that I think would be is a major disservice. I get it, as much as there's the need for holidays and their devs have been working as hard as they have been. I do think for security reasons, I do think security reasons warrant someone getting delayed vacation. Like getting their vacation like mid, let's say February or something. Like call some people back to patch whatever is going on, then have them take their leave slightly down the line. You know, I think security specific, like everything else, like who cares if a skill is broken? It is what it is. But like security specifically, like it's kind of just fucked up that they just left us hanging to. And what I think would be an even bigger disservice would be if they just didn't bother mentioning how exactly, like they don't release a statement on anything that happened. If it's just radio silence, they fix the whatever it is, and then we don't hear anything about it. I think that would feel akin to a spit in the face, low key, because how many people at this point have gotten their accounts have gotten like their accounts robbed essentially. It's fucked up. Like it's gotten to the scale where I think they have to say something. And like I imagine once something like that happens and you're just robbed of currency, you just lose the will to play the game, because what's to say they can't just redo it? If you were to farm again, what's to say they can't just redo it? Like I imagine it's akin to going to your home and realizing someone else is in there currently, someone you don't expect it, you know. If you report to GG account to be locked, yes, I saw those posts, and that is still further notice, i.e. you don't know when you actually re-get access to your account again. It's just it's locked, you know. Good luck. You just don't get to play the game. Been locked for 20 days so far. Like, and I think the worst part about the whole report, if after they lock it for like 20, 30, 40 days, whatever, 2 months, however long it takes, and then they restore it and you have your items back. I mean, it doesn't make up for the time you lose, but at least it's something. But there is no way the people who have gotten robbed will get their items back, because that is just not what GGG would do. I don't think so. So you lock them out of the game for X amount of time, and then there's just they get it back and they're still exactly where they were when they reported it. Like, I don't know. There's obviously no, what's what I'm looking for here? There is no easy way to deal with a situation like this, obviously. But like, it sucks. It really sucks, like big time. Well, I guess what we can see what GGG has to say. Basically, like, I heard of people who were SSF and they had their characters deleted in a fit or something because they couldn't have it transferred to traits for them to, for the bad characters to steal currency from and stuff like that. And I'm just like, you know, like, I don't know what to say to shit like that. Like, can you imagine? Like, let's see if we hear something like this. This is first week in office. They've been at work for what, 2 days? So this should be like midday Tuesday in New Zealand. So a day and a half they've been at work. So I assume we'll hear something.
Oh my god, did they really put something? Are you joking? Are you joking?
No, they didn't play. I don't know that they posted anything. I didn't say they posted anything, but I'm just saying they've been at work for a day and a half. Oh, there is a hotfix though. It's just a hotfix though.
Is this what they tweeted?
Fix a bug where allocating CI would incorrectly count you as being on low life.
That was a while back.
That's today.
I saw that at least a day and a half ago in the hotfix notes.
I'm going to post this because there's someone who I know was talking about this on the Summoners Discord.
Okay, I got excited. Back to bed.
Why did you get excited? Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. I work in cybersecurity, so kind of laughed my ass off to get hacked. You see, I can't even fault you is the thing. Like, I don't know that the way these characters are getting into accounts is true, like, user vulnerability. I don't think it's because you did anything wrong per se. I don't think it's because people have gotten hacked who changed their passwords. People have gotten hacked who use old passwords, new passwords. Use third party, didn't use third party. Like, there's so many different things, and the only things they have in common is it's typically after a trade, and for some reason the person spends some time in your hideout afterwards or something. What else is a common denominator? I remember there being, let me think, what else was a common denominator? Trade is one, big ticket items is typically like one, but some didn't have the big ticket items, either buying or selling, so like that wasn't even there. I was targeted after selling Ingenuity and Hoa. I suspect it wasn't, to be honest. Like, I suspect that was the thing that put you on the radar. But you see, here's the thing I have an issue with. The fact that there was a mistake on your part. What do you think the mistake was? I'm going to use grit. I think it's should I guess I could. And instead of ball lightning, I just use I can link Chris's post about I'll permit you real quick. Permit Arman. I had it password around that time for a standalone before switching to Steam. Okay, let's see this. User data breach 2017. While we have no evidence that private user information was taken, we cannot rule this out. The personal information that we store can include an email address, a salted password, recent IP used to access the game. For users who had goods shipped, a name and physical address. "10 days and not signing this like this." I'm sure that attackers got hold of some database breach of email/password, and with the GPU farms they have in China, they're cracking hard on those passwords. Okay, so this is possible, but I also remember seeing a post on someone who changed his password like 2 days ago and then got hacked like, you know, after 2 days. Like, now of course it's only been one post I remember of someone saying they actually changed their password and it still happened to them. And maybe they changed something easy. I can't tell you or not, you know. I don't know, but that I would say the changing password thing it's not a common denominator, but it has been reported that someone has done it, and it didn't prevent it from happening. As hackers out the follows, grab the database, start cracking, and test on the forum/websites. The forum doesn't have 2FA of any kind. They can check POE1 characters. Yeah, I think 2FA is. I think 2FA at this point in time is mandatory, so to say. And I don't see a universe where having 2FA is a bad thing. Like I get it, you know. I understand GG's point of view from the 2FA thing, where they're like they have no way of verifying for people who lose access to their accounts and their 2FA methods. They can't really prove that this person, unless they want to start keeping personal data and they don't want to do that. Good and fine, but then make it an option and allow people to opt in if they want and understand the repercussions. And I get it, of course. It's easy to say this because while not on that side, but if you were to lose your account and your 2FA for whatever reason, you would typically have a different opinion. But like, I feel like that's the lesser of the evils. You're giving us the option to do it if we so choose, rather than this current version where it's like we're forced to not have it, whether or not we have a reliable source of 2FA that we are not going to lose, as an example. They can check PO1 characters, and if they see someone with good PO1 character and they bought supporter pack, then likely they will have PO2 character with good divines. Okay, I mean, this is very, very possible. I know once I started seeing like the whole breach, like people lose like getting hacked and whatnot, I personally just changed my password. I was like, I'm not gonna risk it. I changed my password. As a second default would be crappy 2FA in-game from IP restriction where it's not reliable. I don't know how on earth they made it. Like some people say they cannot even open PoE2 or PoE from their place of work, and it doesn't tell them to like 2FA, like to check use the code from their email and whatnot. But then it doesn't change the fact that it wasn't triggered when these guys got in somehow. Maybe there's a way they launch the game that makes it so it doesn't. Maybe they spoof your IPs, because like if this is to be trusted, then they could actually have your recent IPs. But I would say, what are the odds the person whose data was lost in 2017, like every single person, hasn't changed like their IP address since then? Like there are some random people who got hacked through Steam, and the hackers bought games with their account and others with mal. I can't imagine it's easy to hack through Steam. That's like I can't imagine that one is anything short of you were reckless and you maybe had it stolen from like some malicious website you thought was Steam, or was really just a phishing website or something. Like Steam specifically, but like the ones with malware, yeah, that is definitely one cause. You can spoof an IP one way, but you can't do it on a full handshake connection. Okay. Let's just see what they say, because I assume they have to say something. Like surely they have to say something. There's no universe where they don't say something, right? Like it's just not possible, right? I think I replaced Ball Lightning with Eye of Winter. I rely on it for the things Ball Lightning was supposed to do. Get a 17. Make that into an Eye of Winter. Replace this guy. Conduction. I don't care about deceleration. Lightning exposure. You have lightning damage, right? Please be decent. And maybe spell echo. But it can't work for what I want. On Christmas post, they actually returned. Oh, they did? I don't think I've heard. Wait, persistence. No, I don't need anywhere else. I don't think I have. I don't think I've heard of them returning items. So that's interesting. So do people just not know about the posts? Also, let's just reopen it real quick. Did they say it on the posts? Lol. Control F items. I I guess it's on a different page. I hope not, Jim. All right. Let me know when to permit. Because I don't think I have. I should get part of Exile sites on my list of permitted sites, so I don't have to permit for it. I should do that. I don't know why I haven't. I guess what I should do here. Maybe I should try this. No, I shouldn't. Critical weakness doesn't like that cooldown. I'll just do pierce. Put the here, put the here, put the here. All right. Okay. We are ready. I feel like I lost a lot of cast speed. Why? Did I lose cast speed? I guess this is how I've been summoning them, eh? Okay. Let's run a map. Let's see. I should have big damage now. Also, have I? No, I haven't. Oh, I was so confused. I want to throw in Arcane Tempo low key, but I will hesitate from. I will not do that right now. What I will instead do is, what else is a decent? I guess I just throw in Chaos Mastery, call it a day for now. Yeah, I think I do that. Call it a day. I don't have any other Chaos skills. Alright, permit. There you go. All right, give me a second. Let me pause. But once this loads, I'm gonna pause and open it. They finally fixed demon form. Was there a problem with demon form? So you could get disconnected when trying to use demon form, eh? Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's see what this is. Improved ROM infrastructure in preparation for 3.25. What is this picture even? Launch 3.5 launch. At this, to deploy this patch and encounter a significant bug due to typo in database key comparison functions. If two users return to the character selection screen at the exact same time, there was a chance that one person was logged into the other person's account. Not apparent to us during testing because it requires a lot of players to be online before it occurs. Upon it being reported, we took the ROM down. At this, restored the old version with no problem. 470 players had their accounts accessed by another user. Of those, only 115 actually tried to log into a character. Most of these either logged out within a few seconds or were kicked off as the owner logged in immediately. Version of payments could have been leaked during the process. So far, we have banned 4 users who stole items from or vandalized accounts they accessed because this problem was entirely our fault and was due to poor security by the affected users. It was not due to poor security by the affected users. Okay, so this, we have decided that we'll attempt to restore lost items. This process may take us a while because we don't have item restoration tools yet, and release it in a week. Okay, so this one, but yeah, like, so this says, so basically he said it's on them, so they would attempt to restore lost items. I don't know that I see that being the case, like that being a thing this time. But maybe for some egregious examples they will be able to. I doubt it, but maybe. More interesting. So they have returned items in the past. That's good to know, at the very least. Well, so we're trying to use the demon form granted by this. Visual bug with item deferral clause in ritual. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's test this real quick. We haven't tested our upgrades since we made them, but they should feel. Oh wait, what are you? Okay, I sometimes I forget that my life is literally the blue bar under my health, and that if that empties out, I die. Like, I'm still not fully used to it, because like, is this? I'll have to check. I think I know who that is. It's been a while since I made that trade, isn't it? Or since I tried to make the trade. Bruxa Solana. This is not quite enough of what I wanted, but it's still a decent DPS upgrade. So maybe I will try to get an even better scepter in like a day. This is fine. Maybe that's the plan. Like that, the reason I'm going for this guy is because this guy has Should I trade you? What was that double casting? I feel some big lag. I feel like my mana regen also took a hit. I didn't have any pieces that had mana regen. I can't even use it yet, I just realized. I need to be 2 levels higher to use it. A whole 2 levels higher. Poor planning, eh? Ow. Okay. Like I said, I need to get used to the fact that my life pool is the blue bar underneath that I just haven't got used to. Because I was still casting there. Also, are you... Oh, I see what's going on too. With the changes I just made, my Dark Effigy also costs more mana. So this is almost 400 mana I pop. So it might just be worth using Inspiration, maybe. I thought that's why I use Arcane Surge. Arcane Surge is not a bad idea. It gives me big mana regen. It gives me cast speed. And I think it might give me more damage, right? Or no, it doesn't give me more damage. It just gives me those 2, I think. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we're just going to take our time and lure everything out of there because I suspect if I try to force my way through, something is going to... I'm in for a nasty surprise. I do like the damage though. Let me see. Violet Fusion, 1,400 to 2,000. Ooh, I like it. So now I'm going to need to figure out defenses though. Evasion and ES have been decent, but I'm getting the feeling it's just not as good as straight up ES. Because if I had a mana pool of say 6k, I might not be running into as many issues, plus I'd have a lot more damage as well. So we'll see. It all depends on how much, like in the way of AoE I run into, not to mention what did I want to say? I don't have as many evasion nodes as I probably should have on the tree. Like I literally have barely any defensive nodes on the tree, so that's also not helping me. It is doing me 0 favors, and I think my damage is good now, so I will be trying to get more in that way. Placement speed might honestly be a good investment. It does take a bit of time to summon them and for them to start doing damage. This is a bigger room. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Sorceress. I'm not at the level I can't go for Archmage level 18. Speaking of Archmage, gems, support, Archmage, Lightning Mastery. It doesn't do anything, but it gives me 1 extra level, which reduces the costs of set spells. So now when I do this and I go for Archmage, nah, still nothing. All right. All right. So we do know that the citadel is in this general direction. A copper citadel is here. I'm going to, like I said, this character is meant for citadel hunting, so we're just going to start beelining it up here because odds are there's going to be citadel in that direction. So I'm going to go like this, and we're going to see. I could run weak maps, but I'd rather not. Let me see something as well. Just make sure there's nothing on the edges that I can't see. Okay. Maps tier 10.
What is it?
I guess the easiest way to go citadel hunting is, if you really wanted to, from the video I saw, that would be spamming tier 1 maps, because it's maps per hour basically.
All in at the day's work.
Pick that up, thank you very much. I have a lot of damage, I'll be honest. Like, it surprises me how much damage I have. Now I just need my defenses to match my damage and we're chilling. Hmm. Oh god. Not these guys. Can you tell I hate those miners? Like, they are so bloody annoying. Am I dead? Nope. I see the flashing red and I insta dodge. Nobody got time for that. I guarantee it. I kind of want to test my DPS against the boss now. My next few levels are going straight into evasion. Like, straight into defensive nodes. As much as I was going into cast speed before, I think I have enough damage. Kill them, please. You're dead. Here we go. Node number 1, you, right? Yeah. So when I get hits, I'm much harder to hit again. There we go. So I'm 64% when I get hits. And then once I get my next point, I will be 60 whatever percent permanently. Actually, no, I'd be like 61 or something. I'd be slightly less. Uh-oh.
All in a day's work.
Okay, so now I kind of understand how that looks like. Wait, what? So wait, why were you shining? Oh. Plus 15% quality? Okay. Cool. Good to know. I didn't know my lift filter did that. Very good to know.
Yes. Time is of the essence.
Perhaps I should keep this where my less than trigger happy ways or my more than trigger happy ways would not affect what I need.
On with the work.
Dex, code res. Surely I slammed something good, right? Meh and meh. Double meh.
On with the work.
Okay, give me 1 second. Real quick. I'm back. Is this a dead end? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Should we try? What's the time? Do I want to try Trial or Sekima, get my third ascendancy real quick? I feel like I'm at the point where I actually can, DPS wise, and it's just about defenses. So I kind of want to get my evasion up a bit more first.
Better than coin.
Did he just say better than coin? Like currency orbs? Interesting. Okay, safe to say these layouts are not the most fun for Dark Effigy either. Like, safe to say. Let me see something. Yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah, I don't think this is going to. Oh, I saw it. Exposure. It's very suckish at it. Very, very suckish. I think it's wild just how much mana cost feeds into your feeling of having a lot of mana regen versus not. Because like before I made my upgrades to my skill where my Dark Effigy was like a couple levels lower, I felt like my mana regen was really good, like was fantastic. Now the mana costs are caught up to it and it's just like it's not as good as I thought it was. It's very possible that my fourth ascendancy might actually go here versus this. Because if I can get less costs, if I can get less cost of skills, then I can stack even more levels, like way more levels. And it just feels more comfortable because like that means this 400 mana skill goes down to being what? Minus 120 mana? Yeah. So then that'd be 270 per totem instead of 400, which is insane. That's actually a very substantial mana, like cost reduction, right? Versus adding an extra level, which is very good DPS, by the way. But adding that extra level means I'm more worried for my mana.
Next.
Sometimes when I get to the point where I am DPSing a rare, I kind of forget what my combo looks like and I just end up button mashing. I think it's mostly when I think I missed my curse. That is when things go astray. Where are they? Okay, my mana is getting lower. I need to back off a bit. Can I? Nope. I'll check what I think. I'll check what it's worth after this map.
Simple enough.
I'm almost level 78. We're getting there. So he said, Order of the Chalice Druid of Broken Circle. That's this guy. Relative, no exalts, please. Lol. These are going for 40 to 44 exalts minimum. My guy offered 30. No thanks. What are you going for? 9 exalts.
What is it?
Rarity, life regen, max life. Yeesh. Only build I know that wants this is a build that hits life.
Go. Until next time.
Oh look, they've generated more towers. I just keep going up. Here's something. Take this out. I don't like the playstyle that's Eye of Winter forces on me, kind of. I don't want to have to deal with... You know what I could do? This is 30% more, just 25, yada yada. This is not worth it unless I go this, and I don't feel like I want to necessarily go this without Unleash, and I'm not going to put Unleash on it, that's for sure. So, I mean, I could keep trying it just for now before I decide to change back to Exposure, because I think Exposure would be a decent boost for me. But for now, let's do Inevitable Crits and Punk Effect. With how little... Where is it? Oh wait, no, Conk Effect's area damage doesn't affect it, does it? I think I remember seeing a video saying that. That's a bust. Alright. Fair. Fair. If I'm not gonna get Exposure, I could also just... I could accept Lightning Pen. But I suspect that'd be overkill. Oh wait. Side eye. It's on trade. All these were listed days ago. 22 minutes ago for 45. 17 seconds 45. That might be me. 3 hours. I'll say 49, 48. All right, 48. Let's see. We know 45. We are kind of getting spammed. See if we can get 48. What are y'all looking for? real quick, I want to get back Eye of Winter. That is on it. That is what I said. I said I was gonna give it a. I was still gonna give it a try. Oh. So it was there. Just Ball Lightning was also there. No siree. That is a lot of damage. What is this? Oh, you're low? Okay, cool. Let's charge my mouse real quick. I look, you want to use Blink. What the fuck is this?
One down. Who's next?
Why were they blinking red? Were they taking like damage from the rare or something? Oh, those Eyes of Winter. Oh shit. Okay, calm down. Chill. I'm just joking with you guys. Chill. You don't have to take it so serious. Not that deep.
Oh, better than coin.
Once I hit 78, I think I can get all my gems to level 18, which is one more level on my totem. Then my next upgrade is going to be one of those multi-div amulet upgrades for a few levels.
Another notch on me helmet.
All I can say, where the fuck do I go up? Bruh. Really? I can see why Arcade doesn't like this map. I can see it. Yeah, see where the last rare is, so we just beeline it for him.
Stupid zealot!
Okay, cool. Next level up. Boom. So now we're at 60% at all times, which is huge. Then with our next few level ups, we are going to be speccing into evasion. Specifically, if I remember correctly, there's this wheel here, which doubles the evasion I get here, which is big. But I don't know, we'll see. There's also this wheel. But the increased ES is whatever. The +1 max evasion means I need to divide this by 12. 120 will give me 10 ES through this. Yeah. So this is like 50-ish flat ES, which is, I mean, it's whatever, but it's more evasion in any case. But yeah, this is big. This guy could be big as well. 30% increase evasion. Like, the wheel is decent evasion too, so we'll take the wheel and we'll see. Puts us at 60% at all times because now it's 70% increase, and then I have no source of. Oh wait, that's the rare.
Easy.
One thing I kind of don't like about this build, which is unfortunate, is I have no source of PDR. Physical damage will always be a nightmare. Like always. No exceptions. It will be a pain. Now it will be a pain later. Alright, so Dark Effigy is up to level 28. Its mana cost is up to 409. Gulp. We can now use, where is that scepter? I need more strength. How much more strength? Oh god, I need 20 more strength, so 4 nodes. Gulp. And it doesn't give me strength, of course. No, it doesn't. But on the bright side, even though it's taking 4 nodes, it's replacing one of them, so it's only 3 nodes I'm actually paying.
Hopefully this will help.
I could quality this up. I could. Reason I'm hesitant to is it doesn't give me anything particularly good. It's not quite enough to get me the 10 extra for the spare totem. Doesn't do that. Thank you. All right. Yeah, it doesn't give me anything special, so I'm not going to quality it up just yet. In any case, what I do want to do, however, I kind of want to drop a large chunk of this, make it so it's only on weapon swap 1. Then make sure my curse is on weapon swap 2. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Well, so let's do. All right, so now we have 24 points to work with. With these, we'll just take the nodes we had before. Six more points. Where did I take these 6 points from? You. And the last one I think was here. Instead of taking that cast node, we can just do this, to be honest. Before I do anything, let's do weapon set 2, which is the curse loadout. One, two. So what is this? This is effects. A whole lot of effects. What about you? This is activation. 7. Is there any way I can get this? Unless I take this or this node on my first, on like both weapon sets, so that's... I'll take it on both weapon sets so that I can actually fit its...
Need to make some changes.
Okay, so... Let me see how fast it activates. Not bad. That's not bad. All right, so that means I just need to allocate this one extra node somewhere. And that has to be... Okay. Cast speed. Conductivity has Decaying Hex, Spell Cascade, and Inspiration. I don't have effects. Maybe I replace Spell Cascade with effects. Maybe that's the play. Curse. Why is he not there? I don't know why it's not there, but heightened curse. Yeah, heightened curse. All right, with all of that, my curse should be very, very potent. Let's give it a quick try. Tier 13. Defensively, I don't know that I'm ready for tier 13s. Like defenses are my biggest worry on this build currently. 60% evasion. Let's hope that holds true. As for the next few levels, we're going to be using it. What are these? I like how if you drop conductivity and contagion, it's oh fuck. If you drop conductivity and oh, there's a rare here.
Another notch on the helmet.
Filthy lubber. Are those mosquitoes or are those miners? Oh fuck, that was a big hit. Oh, they have damage as extra lightning. I don't think I can actually compromise on mana regen on my rings like I thought I could. I think on my rings have a mandatory mana regen rule. I don't think there's a point in picking this up. It's already a high level base. No point in it. I kind of want to see what my single target is like, so maybe I'll run one boss map. Because I do have a boss map I can run. And I'll run in T15, I think. Okay, let's do that. Let's run a T15.
What is it?
Okay. Burning ground, I don't think is a big deal for me. Am I missing something? No. Where is a decent T15 boss node I have access to that is not juicy for my other character? I don't want it to have any other mechanics. It should just be boss. I don't want irradiated. Guess if I do that, I can maybe do this irradiated zone just for the fun of it. Fine, let's do it. We'll just pick up a random tier 1 map or something. Where on earth is it? There.
Who's next?
You know, I forgot this would actually give me my I'm not fully ascended. I'm not waiting for my 4th. I'm still on my 3rd ascension. Is there a universe where I need mana recoup? Like the more mana I have, the less I need recoup. Because I kind of just want to rely on regen. Especially seeing as I'm not going to be getting the recoup over 6 seconds, so it's going to be 8 seconds, and that just seems like a long time. Guilds, disgust, fear. Gonna need to anoint this eventually, just for the increased intelligence. What the hell? I'm already low. Jeez. Yeah. I'm not even sure what chunked me. I just look down and I see my health is almost empty. Okay, the burning ground is now doing enough damage to where it's... I'm dead. I don't like that stutter. Let's not deal with that, okay? Moment I got that last stutter, I'm like, yo, Naji. We're not losing that map just yet. I want to test my single target DPS. What up, Froggy? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, and happy new year. Oh god, this is taking so long to load. Why is it taking so long to load? And can we not have spikes, please? Much appreciated. Okay, looks like it's maybe stabilizing. Or not. That kind of spooked me, Green Froggy. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, happy new year. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. How you doing? How was your holiday? Where did my mana go? I didn't take damage? Is it a burning ground? I mean, I'm no longer out regenerating the burning ground, which is sad, but it is what it is. Wait a second. I think I actually know what this might be. 279.1. Is it? It's temp. Does temp? It's not. I called it 2018 forum post. Was it? Did you think the forum post was reset? Mine was already rejoicing. I'm taking a stupid amount of damage. I don't understand. Well, I kind of understand parts. Wait a second. No. Why is my Dark Effigy 449 mana? Last I checked, it was 409. Where did it get 50 extra cost from? That's probably it. Give me a second. Okay, I might need to do something about that cost. Maybe. Oh shit. That was damage. Invite. I don't want to lose more portals, I'll be honest. But no, I'll go. God damn it, man. Now someone's like, you and that guy would get punished. What you mean like me? What do you take me for, huh? Where is it? You. 9 exalts. Trade. That is one nasty looking pet, I'll be honest. Thank you. Like, that is one nasty looking pet. It's Froggy, it's great. Nice, nice, nice. I also enjoyed my holiday. It's always nice to be able to get away from everything, spend time with family, and just chill. Only get to do it once a year, so might as well enjoy it, eh? Nope. What is this? Ooh, tier 5. Take it. I'm just trying to get to the boss. Make way. Okay. We progress very slowly, okay? What is my evasion in this zone? Still 60% on my estimated evasion. What the hell? I need to do something about that mana cost. 450 is too it's too insane. So I think I might need to ascend. And yeah, I do think going for the 30% less cost is actually my fourth ascension instead of the extra level at this rate. Also, Chaos Mastery I guess could also take the backseat. It's unnecessary. Jesus. This is also not helping me too. This also did not help. That's rough. Okay. We need a bigger mana pool. Is there any way I can think of to solve... How can I solve some of the more obvious issues with this build? The more obvious issues involve not having any PDR. That is not helping. For trial, Master gave me his shield. Oh, is that ultimatum? Mahozoto says ultimatum. Oh, that's nice. How much is that going for right now? I know when I left it was the one of the expensive drops. And I know now adorned is really what you want. A well-rolled adorned, I should specify. I have exalts. 1 for 6, right? So 2 for 12 is exactly, bruh. Perfect. Okay, cool. We have slightly more mana now. Perfectly 200 from there. 1 to 2 div unidentified. Congrats. Mahozoto machination. What did I drop? Oh yeah, when I did ultimatum, when I did trial master, I got glimpse of chaos. That was what I got. Let me try to find the moment I died in this map. Okay, so I basically died from like 90% to, let's say 75% mana. 75% mana and dead. The pen didn't help, but how do I eat something like that and live? Grim Feast is the obvious solution. Just drop Eldritch Battery, go into ES scaling, but I don't want to do that. Another alternative would be, well, let me see. Here's a thought. Spirit Gem, was it? Sorcerers, Mana Remnants. On killing a shocked enemy, spawn a Mana Remnant on critically hitting a shocked target no more than once every 2 seconds. Each Remnant grants mana. Now, if I were to wait. That hopefully reduces the mana, maybe? I don't know. Either way, back to what I was saying. Now, if I were to take something like this and go Mana Remnants. Oh god. Mana Remnants. Will this count? That is one juice node. If I run a tier 16 here, that would give me tier 18 boss. Huh. I don't think my build can handle this just yet. So let's refund Atlas points. Let's just do this for now. Let's take off that 1 point. And let's put it... Yeah, I think I do that. I still want to run a T15, I'll be honest. We'll run this for now. I want to see if a Mana Remnant falls from my totems killing enemies. Because, like, in theory, every enemy should be shocked. In theory. Now, I could also use Ball Lightning, give it inevitable crits. Could do that. And generates remnants that way. But I'm just hoping. I doubt it will. But I'm really just hoping that I drop remnants passively. If I'm able to double my mana pool, that is huge. But I doubt I will be able to. I am dropping some. I just don't know what the conditions of them dropping are. I suspect it has to do with my essence drain just I suspect it's essence drain drop hitting somebody that is already shocked.
Easy.
My skin is matching the build. Is it? I'm actually just, I'm not wearing any skin. So so that is a testament to GGG's 3D arts currently. You know what I could do? I guess. I'm thinking of maybe using Spark instead. That is a remnant. It's so infrequent though.
Knew it.
Okay, let's see. Let's read what this does. 25% chance to spawn a remnant on killing a shocked enemy. So I have to kill. Now, I don't think my totem skills are being attributed to me, sadly. Wait. While conjuring surging lightning to restore your mana. While active, shocked enemies you kill have a chance to spawn a mana remnant, and critically hitting a shocked target spawns every few seconds. Picking up a mana remnant grants you this, which can overflow your maximum mana. 25% chance on killing a shocked enemy. Spawn a remnant on critically hitting a shocked target no more than once every 2 seconds. So I'm assuming it's the second one that is giving me the remnant every so often. And the reason I think it's the second one is it's so infrequent that I can't rely on it, right? So it has to be the second one. Because if it was the first one, then I'd be dropping a whole lot more. Seeing as they just have a chance. I could be interpreting it wrongly, but that is the way I see it. So that is the way I'm interpreting it so far. Let's see. I'm not going to throw my what's it called? My essence drain. I'm just going to throw contagion because contagion doesn't hit. Oh, look at that. So the hits of my totems is working. So I should encourage crits because that would allow me to overflow my mana. All right, that works. All right, this I can get behind. Next things next. I think I give this ingenuity. No? Okay, cool. Why am I going back? I can just do this. Come on! Bruh. Okay.
Yes.
Trample to... This one has slightly better armor, so we destroy this one.
Time is not on our side.
Okay, so every 2 seconds we can get mana remnants. If we were to use something like Gravebind, we can do it more frequently because... Well, I guess maybe not, because we are also not shocking as frequently as I might imagine from my totems. Like, they hit so often that I assume shocks are being spread a lot. And I could be right on that. Something don't make sense. I guess where is Expedition? Here.
Hello there.
Oh, there. Okay, cool. Okay. I thought it was bugged or something. Ooh. Oh, these are just parts of... Okay. In that case...
Yes, go after the treasure.
Always like watching things explode.
All right. Yeah, I can't get both of them in the same... Yeah, let's do that. All right. What the fuck? Because I'm like, why? In my head, I'm like, why have I just been frozen that bad? Like, insta freeze, couldn't do shit about it.
Easy.
Stay safe.
Have those been right under our feet?
How you survive that, I have no idea. Because, like, I panicked. I'm like, yo, am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead? I guess pausing OP. I literally opposed my character with that. Because, like, if my totems were even hitting, that'd be fine. If they were hitting, because, like, then they would freeze the enemy, kill them real quick, yada yada. But, like, I hadn't applied my chaos dot on them, so I was like, oh shit, no, we're fucked, we're screwed. Goddamn, no, don't let it end like this. Okay, so let's see. There's also there's a support gem. Let's do this so we don't die, bruh. There's a support gem I'm thinking about. Restore mana. No. This one. So if I use Soul Drain for my main DPS skill, would I need... If I use this for my main DPS skill, do I need Calling Strike? But these support attack skills. I guess if I get... Nah. How would I achieve call with my main skill?
Bag of bones.
Wait, I have a question about ascendancies. Specifically, where you at? The other mercenary ascendancy. The Witch Hunter. He has Calling Strike as an ascendancy, right? Which means he should work regardless. Because this is essentially not saying that it has to be an attack. It's just, unless there's somewhere else it specifies attacks, but like this should apply for spells. Now imagine if I could have that and then pair that with Mana Flare, so that every single enemy my totems hits is called and I'm just constantly recovering 12% of my mana. Wouldn't that be nice? I wouldn't even mind giving up a support gem for that. And I would suggest, okay, maybe they meant kill, but then why would they specify call? It didn't say when it lands the killing blow, it says call. Maybe there's some way I haven't thought about yet.
Should have stayed dead.
It's like I'm at a point where I think I would really like some form of mana sustain, and over leech or just constant regen seems like the play. Now with Mana Remnant, I kind of have something going, kind of, but not really, because it's like once every 2 seconds it overflows my mana, but then I just spend it anyway. So like, does it really matter? I mean, it does, because that would have been mana, that would have been my health I would have spent there, where I could just, you know.
Another notch on me helmet.
How the rares are
They're
just
refreshing their
clumping.
accounts, just waiting for them to say something.
Dude, Do you realize that when you don't talk for a bit, I'm not expecting you to talk, and when you do talk, that spooks me?
So, Karma?
No.
I haven't forgotten.
I saw. Baz was literally waiting in my hideout just to throw some sparks.
You have to wait that long. You died so quick.
What do you mean? You see?
You entered the map. I entered your hideout. You died.
Lol.
Quick.
Is that when I got exploded by the meteor?
Yeah.
Lol. You see, when I need to count my enemies, Arcane is someone I'm going to count twice. Because he be praying for my downfall steadily. Steadily. Okay, let's kill these guys.
Every time to reroll.
Reroll to
I have an idea. You gonna let me cook?
Sure. Let's hear it.
Surely I go ES, right?
That's giving up everything. You give it up? You've
On what,
decided
the life?
you decided to
No,
embrace.
I don't know. The only thing this character hasn't done is, well, Fourth Ascendancy, which, I mean, I was waiting for you to do it.
What do you mean? Like on my main?
No, you said you were gonna see the fight.
Oh yeah. I mean, whenever you're ready, just let me know.
I guess I could buy the last fragment and just make it to the door. I think I want to do
Oh shit! That almost killed me.
I want to do a blood mage. I think.
What is the inspiration?
I just want to do something. Okay, fire spells aren't as good as cold and lightning, in terms of the base flat they start with.
Okay.
But I can go crit, and crit is sick in this game.
And Francis can also go crit though. You know this, right? You have
Wait,
triple,
what does Infernalist have for crit?
you have triple nodes that allow you to reserve your life, so you're always on low life, and then you can pick up pain attunement, which is more crit damage bonus. Or alternatively, you can go the crits ascendancy, which gives you more crit, but it makes you take ignite damage when you do crits, but also 30% more crit damage. Or you can
Isn't
go.
that bad though?
How is it bad?
Taking
If you-
ignite damage. Like, is there a world where that becomes nothing?
No,
Wait,
but
if I have ES, how
you
does
just
that
mit-
work? Oh, that's bad.
You grim feast it up. You reduce the duration of ailments on you. There are things you can do. It's going to be a downside. Personally, when I was thinking of the node, I was going to use it on a totem build, so I wouldn't have to. I would have they would inherit the more damage bonus, but then I wouldn't take the damage because I'm not the one critting. But anyways, those are two options. You can take any of these two. Now, alternatively, and what I am planning to do eventually when I go artillery ballista, which I will do. Actually, I don't know if I should, because attacks are just terrible for crits versus spells. But anyways, digressing. You can go for one of the reservation nodes and one of those crit damage bonus wheels, and the reason being, you can go Coward's Legacy belt, which would make it so you count as low life when you're below a certain amount of health, and that health could be like 75, I think, or 85%, something like that. So by reserving a quarter of your life and taking those nodes, you can have Pain Attunement, which is 30% more crit on the one side, 30% more crit damage bonus, right? And then you have your Ascendancy, which is also 30% more damage bonus. So then you have two different more damage bonuses for your crit damage bonus. You see where I'm going with this, right?
Nah, you lost me. I have ADHD. But hear me out.
All right, shoot.
I mean, I hear you. Infernalist sounds cool. The thing with Infernalist is I was joking about ES because that shit's getting nuked, right? And
I don't know
I'm
about
not going-
nukes, but it's getting nerfed, yes.
It's getting nerfed, so I don't really want to play something that might wake up and just be like,
You have no build
I
now.
would hate to wake up and not. I don't even think it'll be that. I would hate to have a weaker defensive shell. So even with the blood mage idea, I was still gonna go ES, but I liked the idea of stacking. Honestly, who am I trolling? Stacking life fucking sucks in this game.
Huh?
Because the best way to stack life is to stack strength.
Okay.
Hmm. Holy, hear me out. Veil of the Night.
What does that do?
I'll tell you what it does. It gives you 50% increased max life.
Okay.
Isn't that insane?
You
Just
have
look
no
at this. Look,
elemental
only look,
resistances.
only look.
Like, don't look at the obvious thing that will kill me. No, close your eyes. Focus.
Only look at what Matt does.
Focus.
50% increased.
What do you do about elemental res then?
I don't have to worry about that. I don't have it. What am I worried about? We'll stack life. We'll stack grim feast. We'll stack ES. We'll stack strength.
And you get
and
blown
chaos
up.
res. No, we will not get blown up.
I'll put it to you this way: if you have an
10k life, 5k ES, we get blown up.
yes, I'll put it to you this way: you're getting blown up at what 3k life, right? How much life do you have right now? How much life do you have now?
3.3.
3.3. Good. You get blown up, right? By some skills. Correct.
Don't get blown up for sure. Let me just humor you. Yes, I guess.
Okay, you get blown up at 3k life. Do you know that the moment you go from 75% res to 0% res, that 3k life better get up to 12k for you to have the same tankiness? Do you understand that?
Possibly.
Okay, so that you need minimum 12k life to have the same tankiness without the res that you did with the res. Cool. Now that now 50% increase max life, is that getting you there?
Man. Hey, I have faith. If you don't want to believe, I dropped my first divine on this character, by the way.
Congrats.
I don't know how many hours this character has played. Can I, if I do slash played,
Yeah,
is that for this character? Slash
Yeah.
played?
Mhm.
1 day, 23 hours. 1 divine drop.
Congrats.
No MF.
Bog.
Actually, do I have any MF?
I'm actually just trying to think of how to make this shit work. There's no way currently, man.
You know, Dreamcore actually made a video on this. He made a build with it. Real talk.
Very lovely nights.
And yeah, check his check. He did.
Let me see. Dreamcore PoE, no resistance test in the Veil of the Night experiment. Holy.
Hello guys, welcome to another video.
He has a
In this
map
one, I'm gonna
showcase
be
if you just
talking
skip to
about a
that,
build
if you
I've
just
been
want to skip through the
playing
bullshit.
recently. Well, not so much a
Yeah,
build,
I'm
Skip to the
in-
map
more of
showcase.
a test, a bit
I'm
of a
ending
on.
stream soon, so let's see. I will watch this in its entirety probably tomorrow. But let's see. He has 7k life.
Huge HP pool.
What look at how he's just getting chunked.
Play by chunked. Chunk for 1k? It's fine.
Lightning touches him and my guy is sweating bullets.
If he steps on that on death effect by mistake. By mistake.
Yeah, like imagine Iron Citadel when you're fighting Count Giona, he slaps you with ice. Or you're facing Doriani and he does that red lightning beam rotation.
It's not a boss, it's a mapper. It's a white mapper. Imagine Pen.
I mean, Pen does nothing, you're 0.
Or Fizz is extra.
Yeah, that will roast you, Sha. That will roast you.
He has Blasphemy. Blasphemy and
Enfeeble?
I mean,
We
it's not really
bet-
an option.
He better be stacking Curse Effect.
don't think he's having curse effect if he's Titan, that's for sure. I
You know
mean,
what?
it kind of looks fine.
You gave me an idea for what I want to do on this build, to be honest, to help with my defenses just now. I have a lot of extra, so I might as well do Blasphemy, right? And then with the Blasphemy, I can put Enfeeble, and because of this, I have Presence Radius doubled, which means... So I do that, bruh, really? Okay, cool. Take this. I think I go Heightened Curse. I go this guy, and I go level 18 Jam. Not Blasphemy, Enfeeble.
Enfeeble.
Now we have Heightened Curse. Oh god, no. Shouldn't this be 60? Oh, I know why. That's why. I'm one off. Okay, cool. Heightened Curse. I almost would like to put Magnified Effect, but I think this is fine. So now I get to see how far away the less damage is applied. I'll go elsewhere. So now basically I suspect if they are even on my screen, they are cursed. So let's see. Why is it so short? Less effect, and they have +1 meters. So instead of this, realistically, I should go AoE. Like Expanse. Nah, the AoE is kind of shitty.
File bugged out, by the way. Remember that time I thought I got stuck, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I actually got stuck this time.
Lol.
because I leap slammed because I leap slammed away from an enemy into I bucked myself into a spot.
Oh oh rip.
So just
One of those your dev
flushed
moments,
over
but
them.
they showed you like my guy.
I wasn't even mad because it was like second room, but that definitely shouldn't be possible. I think because there's a good amount of places that I think about when I do Trial of Chaos. So I'm like, if I click leap slam here, I would break this run, and when I get tempted to click it, it doesn't work. But that one does. That one was just an oversight because it gave you so much control of that space.
My guy was waiting for an opportunity to break his rod.
Could have posted a Reddit thread that should have had 1,000+ views if I did that.
All right, time to end stream. We're going to watch this dream call video tomorrow. I think I'll save it for tomorrow and actually give it a fair watch, because I don't see how you can go with no res unless you're doing a bunch of conversion, which is just not possible in the game right now. So yeah, we'll see what he has to say. I'm sure it's going to involve using Enfeeble with Blasphemy and having big AoEs, which is going to help. But like, I'm curious to see if he does anything else. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. It was a very fun first stream. Not going to be too long today, but we'll probably end up having some longer streams down the line. On Thursday, I think we might be checking out Torchlight, because I do believe the season is coming out then. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Thursday or Friday, whenever it is. And once this build is up and running, which it kind of is, but I need to figure out the defenses. So we're gonna be figuring that out tomorrow, most likely, or I'll try to figure that out bit before then. I don't know yet. We'll see. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.